Hello students. So in this session we are going to talk about words in context questions. These questions require you to get a word in the blank or find meaning of an underlined word according to the context of the paragraph. So as the question type suggests, the word you're choosing or the word you're replacing has to match with the context of the paragraph. So context is the most important thing, and let's try to understand this using a question. Hello students. So let's have a look at a words in context question. This question is taken from College Board mock. The question says, which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? So we have to identify a logical and precise word for the blank. So let's have a look at the text. Former astronaut Ellen Ochoa says that although she doesn't have a definite idea of when it might happen, she dashed that humans will someday need to be able to live in other environments than those found on Earth. This conjecture informs her interest in future research missions to the moon. So this text says that this astronaut doesn't have definite idea of when it might happen. Okay, so what we are talking about, we are talking about living in other environments. So she doesn't have enough idea. If she doesn't have enough idea what she would do, she would predict. And for that, we get one more support from the text that says this conjecture. When the text says this conjecture informs her. So conjecture means a guess, a prediction. So my word for the blank is she predicts, right? So we just have to compare this word to the answer choices. Now, as you have noticed, I'm not looking at the answer choices until I get my own word. That's what you should be following while working on such questions. And then comes to, then we can come to the answer choices. So demands doesn't match with predicts, so we can eliminate that. Speculates is very close to predict, so we can keep that. Doubts, doubts is a negative word. So here we don't have a negative or positive. We're talking about simply a prediction. So doubts also we can cross out. Establishes is no way close to predict. So the right answer has to be predicts. Okay, remember it is always the context. Every time you're working on these questions, you will always have context in the passage. So here we have context twice. She doesn't have definite idea and she conjectures, she guesses. Okay, so once you get the context, you can get the right answer very easily, right? That's it for this one. Thank you.